Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a new Tuya knife to unbox for you. I opened it with the Gear Infusion Ghost Tie, or Ghost TI. It's a $50 titanium utility blade. Really cool. It has this mechanism right here that you kind of push on with your index finger, push it up, and that like engages it so you can slide it. It has two positions, and then you can just push this up to disengage it. I like to do this move and it drops in. Really cool piece. Check it out. Gear Infusion Lefty 10 will save you 10%. I have a link down below as well. Cool. I also posted a video the other day. I'll link that. Check it out. But this is about Tuya knife, and I also have a discount code now for Tuya. Shout out to Dave Warren over there. Code LEFTY will save you 10% at TuyaKnifeUS.com. I believe that's the website. Link down below. If you use the link, it helps the channel. The code gives you the discount. The link helps the channel, so it's up to you if you want to use it. It's down below. But shout out to Dave. We have a cool leather slip, it looks like. Let's check this thing out. It is pretty nice, actually. And then this is the Anzu, I think it's called. That's a nice little, instead of a pouch, you get like a nice leather style slip. Thank you for adding a Tuya knife to your collection. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, good job there, Tuya. And then here's, okay. Had a little tab. I guess he QC checks them. Let's put that away. We'll put this away as well. And here's the knife. So I've heard some good things about this knife from Dave over at Tuya, and from some folks on Instagram as well. Looks like it's $249 on their website, the Anzu. $249. They have different inlays: blue marble, regular marble, green marble, red marble. Looks like we have the standard marble, which is exactly the one I would pick if I had picked it. Dave did send this over to me. Big shout out to him. It looks like it tells you availability there, so they are starting to run a little low on these. Let's see if there's a designer listed. It might be an in-house design. Oh no, it's designed by the Matzi. I always want to call them the Matzi Group. But they have released some knives, I believe OEM by Best Tech. I saw them on Urban EDC, I think. And some of their model, one of them reminded me of a Vera, one of them reminded me of a Brian Brown. But they have their own kind of twist on them. This one, to me, looks very unique. So that's cool. The seams feel pretty good. I like that milling back there. You guys probably want to see the blade, so let's just flick it out. Ooh, that detent was nice. We have a beautiful belt satin. I like that. It almost looks angled, the belt satin, which is cool. I'm guessing this is S90V, but I'll double check that. We have a inset liner lock. You guys know I love that. So basically, it's just a tab that is mounted right there. And that way you can mill out the rest of the knife and really eliminate some weight. So it's got great weight to it. We also have this interesting setup here where we have screws inside the back spacer there, and then another screw in the center that locks it all together, I guess, giving it a no hardware construction. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'm really digging that. Does make me want to take it apart, but we'll see. I might not do that just because it's a knife I'm gonna pass around. Let's see how the, oh yeah. That's nice. Reverse flick felt, oh yeah, reverse flick felt really good. Looks like it is a liner lock, so as a lefty, I should, oh yeah, have no problem with that. Let's see how, if it's possible to do a thumb flick. Oh yeah, I can thumb flick it. So you have plenty of access to the hole. I mean, it's a little bit tight in the sense that you don't have some giant hole sitting there, but it's not an issue. So aesthetically, it looks cool. And then, honestly, I like it a lot of times when a knife does this because it kind of gives you the, I don't know how to say it, but like I put my thumb in there and I feel that it's a nice crisp edge, not too crisp, but perfect, grabs your finger nice, and you just fire it out. You don't have to figure out like where to flick it from. And the detent is set up as such that yeah, man, it's real nice. Real nice on the detent and the deployments. That left-handed reverse flick feels really good. That's something I always enjoy when I get to do that. And then, of course, the thumb flick. I mean, you see there, I don't even have to wrist it. Like, a lot of times I have to wrist it. Let's see, here's our mini growler. These, well, you're going to watch this on Thursday. So these drop today, the 9th, at noon Eastern time at White Mountain Knives. White Mountain also carries Tuya knives, by the way. Yeah, see, like, I kind of have to just give it a little flick. The detent's great on this, but the way the hole's set up, I can kind of get enough of it that, I guess it depends on the flick at the moment. But this one, man, it just fires, is what I'm trying to say. It's excellent. It is dead centered, perfect. They also have a front flipper, and they did jimp it around the top, but you can see here that jimp ends there, and then that jimp starts there, so it doesn't really give you that, you know, effect that I want with that jimping all the way around, but it does feel nice and crisp again on those jimps. So yeah, I don't think we really need to worry about having them up on the top. That feels good. And again, the detent is perfect for the slot. And so I'm surprised that it's not too tight for the front flip, but it's literally perfect. This is a perfect detent. 10 out of 10, Tuya. You nailed it. So great job on that. Trying to think. As of right now, I am not coming up with any constructive criticism. You know, I'd probably like a little bit more lock bar access, but I don't need it. The lock bar moves out of the way nice and easy. It's not too stiff. It swings down. The action's great. I mean, goddamn, this thing's nice. No play. Can feel something when I do this, but it doesn't feel like it's rocking. Honestly, I wonder if maybe... I think it just wasn't engaged all the way from that last flick. I also have a bunch of oil on there, so let's clean this up. Grab another one. This knife is really good, guys. 249 bucks. And I'm sure it's S90V. Titanium inset lock tab like that. With this construction, I mean, screwless essentially on the outside. I mean, that's impressive. Yeah, I think it was just oil or something. It feels fine now. Nice click. So the detent clicks in nice. Yeah, I just got to clean this a few times. I think there's a shit ton of oil in there from factory. They just oiled the balls out of it. You know, that's not a big deal. But yeah, the lock bar actually feels good. And it's kind of an adjustment. You want to come up here to disengage, which you could, but you can see the chamfer's down here. So they want you to come down here to disengage it. So you just kind of got to get used to the spot. I'm kind of doing it right here. So, I mean, maybe I would like a little bit more access, but again, that's really nitpicking just to find something to pick at. The ergonomics feel good. You have a flat here, so that's good. You have a little sort of notch cut here. That feels good. Try it right-handed. Clip isn't aggressive or anything. Locks you in. It's got you know, some chamfering. I don't know if it's contoured. I guess it is essentially because it's raised up here. So that's nice. I mean, damn, this thing is really solid, guys. Blade stock's good. You have a tall enough grind that it's going to be pretty damn slicey, I would guess. I don't really have much to cut here. I have this, yeah. I mean, it's not going to tell you guys much, but I can feel, you know, how it's maneuvering through the material, and it's very clean. That's nice. Plunge grind looks pretty good. I think it's like right behind the edge termination there. So you're not going to have a ton of space to sharpen. I'm not an expert on that, but as you can see, it has an internal stop pin. So you could always Dremel out a larger sharpening choil if you really wanted to. So that's not the biggest deal. Clip has good retention. It's got a decent point there. So let's see how it goes in the pocket. This is my thick, yeah, double seam pants. Went right in, popped right out. Had a nice click when it came out, but it wasn't like tearing at my pants. This is fantastic. Tuya freaking killed it on this. It's got a cool design too. It's got this, you know, angled back there, and then it's got that milling right here that looks cool. Sort of swedge in the handle there. Really cool. And then you kind of, I mean, I guess it's a drop point, right? But it almost has a spear point look. Like, you know, if you brought that down to here, then it would look like a terzula or something. But they have it up top there. It's kind of interesting. Look at that, dude. Look at the lines right there with the clip. So you got the milling on the clip, and then the milling up here on the handle, and then you have the inlay, and then you have this little squared out pocket, and all of that goes together and looks absolutely sexy, kind of futuristic too. Dude, great job, the Matzy, on this design. Really, really good work. And Tuya, you guys executed extremely well on this one. I mean, they always do. They do a great job. But this feels like even more refined than I feel like you usually get from Tuya. Even though they do great work, it just feels like it's on another, like they just stepped one notch up. Really, really good. Yeah, dead nuts. I don't know, guys. Maybe you could complain about the plunge grind. Maybe you guys tell me. I'm not the expert. Seems like it, maybe a little bit. Maybe you could gripe a little bit on the lock bar access, but it really, I mean, there's no issue there, especially if you go in like this. Then it's just easy peasy. If you try to do the sideways move, still good. You still have space there. It's just a little bit of an adjustment. So yeah, it's really nothing to complain about. I saw a reel where Dave was talking about having access here to the hole to flick it. I was kind of talking about that earlier. And he did a reel where I guess somebody said that it didn't have enough access or something. I don't know. I mean, maybe if you had like really big sausage fingers or something, but I have no problem getting in there, and you know, sometimes I do have issues with that on knives, especially thumb flicks, right? But this is absolutely easy. Man, it's so good that I don't even think about the front flipper And the front flipper is actually really good. Now, I haven't tried a roll back. That's probably going to hurt if I do it. No, wow. Super smooth. Doesn't even, wow. Usually that would tear up my finger because of the detent being so good, but no, just rolled right back. There's no way I could reach around this, right? That would just be that'd be too good if I could do that. Ow, it knuckled me. Yeah, I think it's a little too like wide for that because when you open it, you know, maybe. Got out of the way. Yeah, you could do it, especially if you're like an expert at that. That's something you like to do. See, I keep hitting my finger, but I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Holy shit. Yeah, great job, guys. Anzu from Tuya, guys. And again, Lefty, just Lefty will take 10% off. So that $250 turns into $225, right? And if you use my link, it does help me out too. So I would appreciate it. It is 62 HRC and it is M390. But if it's 62 M390, then that's fine. Then I'm cool with M390. I usually don't like M390 because it's usually not 62, but they have 62 highlighted. So I believe him. Dave's a good dude. I'm sure that's accurate. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I think we have a winner chicken dinner right here. Absolutely excellent. Tuya and Sue. Cool. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.